Welcome, folks, to the demo for Bleaklight Falls. This is an indie... They say it's an action RPG, but it has very clear tower defense elements to it. Honestly, I'm gonna level with you all. I was browsing Facebook, as I do. It's like one of the few ways I can keep in touch with some of the family and things like that. So Facebook is a necessity for social media, personally. And like I did with some other games, a lot of the Kickstarter games I've recently backed and things like that, I saw an ad for this. And I'm like, I'll bite. And I was actually honestly surprised to see not only is it on the demo on Steam, it's like, this is not getting kickstarted. I'm like, I was expecting to throw money at Kickstarter, but instead I've got a demo we can play. As far as I can tell, this is the solo devs. The solo dev Paticus's currently only game on Steam. They may have something on itch.io or some other things. I'm not certain. All I know is that this is their first game on Steam. And I'm interested to have a look because as of right now, I can tell you this is a beautiful art style. The music is nice and calming. Honestly, it's got a really good look to it right now, and I'm excited to see where they go from here. Also, they have been updating the demo, which is good to see. Apparently they've been getting feedback. That's good to see. And they've been updating as they go along, which is always good to see that a demo gets updated. Far too often, especially with a lot of indie games, the demo, once it gets made, it just kind of sits there in a state that isn't reflective of the things you've made changes to in the main game, especially for an in-development demo like this. This is, I think they said, it's a demo build 0.1.1, so this is a very early demo before 1.0, which is perfect. And the fact that they updated it is very good to see. I'm excited to see where this, what this is. And I'll be honest, the even just for, you know, basic, even the options menu here is honestly pretty good. This is something you almost never see, is UI scale in a lot of games. I'm actually very glad to see it. Because a lot of that depends on the size of your monitor, what resolutions you're running at, you know, that kind of thing. But to be able to scale the UI is not a common thing to see. It really is not. So, let's get started. Got our choices of... And we can name several basic skin tones. Primary color is not only hair, but shirt and pants. Interesting. Looks like there's some locked colors. That's unusual. Let's go with a green. With an... Yeah, green, light green with a light orange scarf and accessories that are... honestly, that nice red. That kind of reddish purple. Yeah, that works good. So, let's begin. Jump mode, huh? Space for dashing. Oh, that was a... That hurt a little bit. Pine cones. Okay, and there's a block, and it's a directional block. Interesting. Ooh, common ring. I think this... actually, yes, I did do a... There's a little bit of spoilers I saw on the demo page. It did mention the crafting and other such things, so this is definitely got a crafting element to it. Don't have an axe, so we can't chop down trees. Though I do wonder what things like these pine cones are going to be used for. That seems like an unusual item to just collect a lot of. Ah, ring. Ooh. Alchemy ingredients. Okay, that makes sense. That's a lot of ingredients. That is a lot of ingredients. Stats. Okay. That's a lot of stats. Yes, this was another thing I saw was basically skill trees for your weapons. Okay, and different weapons. Swords, shields, bow, fist, scythe. Scythe, hammer, and focus are under construction. Okay, so they're not going to be available at all on the demo. Interesting. Put that on 1. Always interested to see what they have around. Some raw meat. Ooh. That looks like an ore vein. Oh god. Oh god. This is a bad idea, bad idea. Very bad idea. Very, very bad idea. Either I'm taking too long or the wisp is actually moving. Could be scripted. Gosh, that hedgehog took a lot of damage. Secret. I mean, it wasn't that well hidden of a secret. Ooh, golden pine cone. +1 strength. Ooh, plus combined 3. Okay, to get a mastery point. Already I'm liking this map. Ooh, another secret. Oh god! Oh god! Very angry. Thankfully they didn't do a ton of damage. Oh, that could have been very, very bad. That could have ended very poorly for us. Ooh. What'd we get? Ooh, better shield. Yes. Haha. Always better shields. I'm already questioning whether or not the shield is a good thing or not. Masteries. Mostly just XP gains. Honestly, that's probably a really good one. Perma-dash attack. Okay. A lot of potential there in that line. A lot of potential. Dirt pile. That was one of the things they added, I saw. Were dirt piles. For gear and hidden things. Oh god! Oh god! Oh, that was close. Almost had to use a, almost had to use a health potion there. Fortunately, we did not. Jump over, get wrecked, rock boy. Ah, stamina system. It is leading me into town. Well, it's trying to lead me into town. It definitely is an ARPG. Oh, common belt. And I know the tower defense elements are mostly about defending town. So, I'm not terribly concerned about... I mean, clearly that's going to be a thing, so... But right now, we're just doing a little explore. Might need to work on my stamina regen. 'Cause that's gonna be the biggest problem, I imagine. Magic resist. Okay, those dogs are... These wolves are going to be a problem. Ooh, that did cost me 1 potion, which is fine, but... Ooh, those wolves. That's just another common armor. Just a regular leaf. There's no such thing as just an ordinary leaf. We haven't used the shield enough, to be honest. Do need some more just general damage. Lots of secrets. Okay, there's a parry system of some kind. Let's see if we can't get some... There we go. That was all I wanted anyway. It is, in fact, getting late. And their health all restored. I wonder how much of the tutorial is going to hold off while I explore. It doesn't look like it's going to. So I suppose we should in fact chase the wisp into town. Oh god. More dogs. Yeah. No telling what happens at night. Better belt. And we did get a shield node. Perfect to block. A taunt. Let's get some shield slam. Wisp and Home are this direction. Home is here. Wisp is there. Wisp is there. Not concerned right now about Wisp. I mean, we should be concerned about Wisp, but that's beside the point. Dawn delays. Some wheat. Just so we have some on hand. It's a nice little quaint little village. I'm sure it could really be called a town, to be honest. Oh, kitties! Hector and Arthur. And they can, in fact, be a pet. Increases our courage. Whatever that means. Another secret. There's a bed over there. Cat's over by the fire. Sword above the mantle. Clearly we have come from a lineage of great heroes. I cannot exit until I sleep, apparently. Well, such is the case. Such is the case. Oh dear. This is... the monsters. Oh dear. Okay, and that's a perfect block is when they get stunned. Oh dear. Oh, the monsters they have most... Oh no. They've attacked other villagers. Oh no. They've attacked and potentially murdered people. Though I'm unsure how zombies could have set fire to things, but... Okay, cow is fine. The cow named Sally, she is fine. And it appears to be the northern half of the town. Excellent. I did not mean to drink that potion, but oh well. Okay, villagers. There's plenty of them up there. Ooh, a common weapon. Oh, that's a bow. Oh, weapon swap mastery to unlock. Okay. So that's in the weapons mastery. There it is. Okay, so we just need to get some points in order to have that. Ooh, a flicker, so that's a rare one. I keep expecting space to be block, and it's not. I do not know why. I do not know why I keep anticipating that. No! And he's gonna restore all his health out of his aggro range. There we go. Oh, the tall stalker. Oh god, he is indeed very tall. He's not particularly more deadly. He is particularly more deadly. He was indeed more deadly. Oh, weapons and fists. Excellent. Sorterang. Now to check on the villagers. Apparently that was a lot for us. Poor Milu. What happened? Okay, friendship levels. Thos, huh? Pine cones for sage. Interesting. Oh, gifts. I wonder what these mean, these colors. Get the cat buff. Where did that wisp? That wisp went away, didn't it? Oh, we can just jump up onto the roof. Excellent. Okay, we refill flasks in town. Oh no, the wisp went that way. Well, this is ominous. That is an ominous thing. Speak with Thos. Now there's more people with more quests. Chandril. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Okay, what did that need? That needs specimens. Mastery points. Could I help somehow? And he trades pelts for silvers. Okay. Alterations. Okay, here we go. Basic sword cannot be modified. Okay. Okay. Okay, I get ya. So only weapons can be... Oh, no. It must be the rarity of the item. These are blue pants. These are blue, Okay. Interesting. We've acquired many quests. Honestly... Okay, and that does count. That's the tavern. I'm assuming Thos? No. Another people. I didn't know a lot of them. Tell me about some of them. Oh, you really cared about them. A base, a pairing, and a flavor. And a secret. Ah, cook a dish is over here. What do we have for bases? Meats, mushrooms, eggs, and some other things. Let's put some of that. Some milk. And a flavor. Some stamina regen. Gets chef's approval. That is amazing. With a random, Oh, magic regen. Ah. Oh, about the villagers. Okay. Wholesome and wild. Dislikes logic. Oh, some people are... Ah, this must be father. Okay, very... It's a good opening, I'd say. It's a very emotional opening. It's very traditional for an RPG, but it, dealing with the aftermath immediately is... Prepare for nightfall. quest item. Interesting. We did get an apprentice bow. Dax. Oh, cool. There's the axe I need. Ah, there you are, Athos. Monsters are attracted to the Bleaklight. Okay, here's the tower bit. We've got attack, some defense, caltrops, barricades, and some utility towers. Yas. And now we've gotten the pick that we needed also. And there's still more quests. Oh, you, Logic Man, Alchemy Man. We really do need to learn about it. Elixirs. Potions. Oh, man, look at all of those. Oh, those look like they could be very, very funky and very useful. Any elixir. Oh, not enough. I don't have any blueberries, to be honest. +1 to shield abilities. Honestly, the acrobatics one's pretty good. Okay, here we go. Excellent. Okay. So rubble. We need to do some rubble removal. And then we do need to get on trying to work on some of the town defenses. Ha! It's a shame having to remove the houses. Ah, from nodes. Has to be from nodes. We did potentially waste a bunch of time talking to everybody and getting their quests lined up. Yeah, because the day's about half done. Though waste is probably not the best term for it. I wonder where the story's plans on going, because it is defend the main base from the enemies, but surely there's more to it than that. Pet the cow! Oh, harvesting boon, eh? Oh, so close on those glowing things. Ah, there we go. Yeah, bow seems to be the better one. That does a lot more damage, too. Okay, and that should be the last of those we need. Okay, that's slate. That's not quite what we needed. No jump points to there. The dead are listening. Is it okay to whisper? Have the monsters ever attacked like this before? I will keep Rhea safe. Though apparently the witch is Rhea's granddaughter, so that's interesting. We do need to prepare the defenses, actually. Like, we need 6 tower defenses. Okay, what do we need? We need some... What do we have? What do we have defensive-wise? We got barricades. Can only attack in one direction at a time. Some of those. Bugger. Okay, reset. That's when we throw in our 2 spear towers. We can, in fact, put in 1 to 3. They don't have a lot of range, though. Not enough resources for the caltrops. Can't do that. We can, in fact, however, put down that. And that's where we put a crossbow tower. Put a spear tower there. Now a spear tower there. Probably... Oh, not enough resources. Oh, we're out of wood. Okay, that's done. Level up my bow ability. There we go, there's the weapon swap. Because now we can do that. There we go. And X swaps between them. Okay. Okay, so the last thing is over here, but we need wood. How much wood do you get? Not a ton. Not a lot of wood, but a bit of wood never hurts. We do need it. There it was. There's his tool. We can do a little bit more. And he trades wood for slate. Okay. Now what if we wanted to... Right. We were thinking of a crossbow tower there. Because then they'll go... Bada. I'll say that should be a crossbow tower. Definitely upgrade our crossbows if we can. And then we stick in... That really should be a spear. Yeah, because this way they come in, and theoretically... See if we stick in another crossbow over here. There we go. Okay, that's probably the best we can do. There's a little bit we can do. Yeah, the bow just seems pretty strong, all things considered. There we go. And now we upgrade our bow. Poison. Poison is always good. So all that's left is the mining. The mining one. Which we do know at the other in the other direction there's definitely ores. This is a camp. Why is there a camp? That definitely seems weird, awkward, and unusual. Well, we should get back to town. Let's see, where was the other... All the way up here. Oh, God. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. I was expecting a warning, but there is no warning. Go, 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 go! It is time. I mean, you do get XP, you do get a health XP for taking damage. Definitely need a lot more wood. Enemies seem to be calming down, just the sheer number of them. I don't know what you are, but I wish you would die. God, get out of the way, you stupid thing. Oh, great. It entered. Those big things are not enough. Well, that was particularly tough. That was tough. We'll worry about those in the morning. Better scarf. Better belt, because that's leech on kill. Better gloves. Common ring +2. That's good. Better pants. Milu. This must be the Bleaklight itself. Unusual. Very weird. I mean, you said it. Yeah, as much as that health on kill would be cool, not really what we need. A piercing shot also would have been useful. Who are you? Ah, the Sparks of Vea. That's a boss summon. Oh, we are definitely not doing that right now. No, not at all. We are not summoning a boss yet. No, that seems like a bad idea. That is a bad idea. That's a very bad idea. At the moment. That is also, I believe, the end of the... well, temporary end of demo. Is the first boss. Forge a blade, forge a blade. Forge yourselves a sword. With basic things. God, that goes quite far. And up to +5. Ah, That requires sigils, however. One to 6, yeah, that's a better sword. It's not the greatest sword. Basic axes. Reinforce the blade. Okay. Ah, and we can salvage also. So that's how we can get a lot of resources as well. And she can trade... Oh! Oh, that's a sword. Oh, I like that. It's not the greatest sword, but... Especially considering we don't really use light. +1 random item. I suppose you could call it that. Then Seth had a quest. Seth was... You! Ooh, select a reward. Awesomely movement speed. And that's a set item, so set items cannot be altered. And then we can improve gear as well. But only some gear. Ah, that's already maxed out. But what if we added improved evasion? Ah, it's just the treasure chest and the Bleaklight. We need more things to do damage. Cannot trade with him. Like, that was a lot closer than what it should have been. That's because we didn't have enough barricades. And we just need a lot more barricades. Ooh, an uncommon item. Good. We needed 2 more chests. Poison appears to be pretty effective, all things considered. Be more effective once we upgrade it more, but that is the case. What do we have? Extra resources. Upgrade the poison. Ooh, you are a tough son of a gun. Oh god, you are really tough. That thing had a star next to its name. Ooh, I wonder what that meant. Another secret. Golden honey. I don't like the color of those woods. That must be from whence the light must come. Oop. Wolves. God, even more of them. Not really what we want. More consumables. Ha! There we go. There's the last of the major quests. Not even major quests. Last of the starting quests. Whee! Hey! What you got going on? Oh, you did ya? Does it, seem to be agreeing with you? Nice. That's always good to see. That's always good to see. Really? Well, I mean, that's kind of to be expected, yeah. Yeah, Hasten Time did seem like it could be a bit of a broken spell if done incorrectly. If not used correctly. Oh, completely remove an enemy's turns. Oh, that seems like that is very broken. That is very broken from the sounds of it. Oh. That is extremely broken. That does sound extremely broken. Yeah, she did not agree with that. Well, that's good to see that there was at least some interesting balance going on. Yeah, she's so ancient it doesn't, it of course isn't gonna work on her. I mean, that makes sense to a certain extent, so we can't argue with that. Yeah, I might have to go back and go to and try that and try the OG and see what it works like. Oh, definitely a fan of the Mana series. Have been for a long time. I actually played. I know I mentioned it at some point. I think it's Trials. I know it is Seiken Densetsu 3. I played a bit of that growing up. That was fun. We just don't ask how I played that because that never did get a stateside release. And I played the I mean, that's true of a lot of the characters. You wouldn't really appreciate them in the pile of pixels format. But you'd be surprised. You could do a lot with some basic pixels. Whether or not they did, well, that's a different matter entirely. Yeah, I take it you can't quite do that? Literally stuck with them. Okay, so once you assemble your party, you're stuck with them. That's not that bad, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's have a look at this equipment we got. Buff duration. That only gave me one slate. Yeah, there's really not a lot of point to do that otherwise. Yeah, why would you want to kill off your team unless you're... Yeah. That is a little unusual. Huh. That is a little on the unusual side. That is very on the unusual side. Yeah, our lack of... Our lack of slate is definitely going to cause us a problem. It's not going to be nearly as much as we would if the other way. That makes sense. Water magic, yeah, hasten time. Yeah, that does seem like that would be... make as much sense as anything else. Oh, and then I'm assuming that the, it just begs to be cheesed. Yeah, if they give you a spell that is that broken, yeah, it begs to be broken. That's almost as bad as, in Lufia 2, Deckard's. It's Deckard. No, it's Deckard, because in... yeah, it's Deckard's rage move is a literal 75% removal of enemies' HP. So when they give you that kind of a thing and you're like, ooh. Do need that stamina regen. Ooh. Oh god. I missed completely. Ooh, okay. It's these big guys that are the problem. It's these big guys that are the problem. And our lack of stamina. Definitely need to start figuring out a way to get more stamina. Running out of stamina so badly. That's really the problem. It's stamina that's the problem. Oh, great. I'm now out of health potions, too, because I accidentally hit the... keeping the wrong button. I keep hitting the wrong button to switch weapons. Okay, the defenses do appear to be holding. Defenses do appear to be holding. They're not great defenses, mind you. Oh, that's a whole lot of good. Best part, we can hunt down some of the guys running away. Oh, we could. Ah, I knew one of you made it through. Oh. And technically this demo only goes to the first boss, which fortunately you have to summon the bosses. The bosses don't just show up on their own. Thankfully. Oh. We did get another shield. The poison was really good, as was the straight shot. Yeah, stamina reduction on attack abilities. That's a good one to have. Because stamina is always our problem. It does to a certain extent. I'd say that, I don't know, Resident Evil 7, which I played last year during October, was, that could get pretty tense, and you could fight back during that game, so it really all depends on the game. Ooh, bonus experience, that's good to have. And that is a weapon. That is a very good, that's a good fist weapon, to be honest. If I wanted to make a bow, I could make a hardwood bow, but I can't make it +1. Because we got coal, thick hides. Oh, that's a good one. Lock those. That's just a better bow altogether. 2 to 10, yeah. Okay, we do have more towers we can put in. We definitely need more towers. Slate is always the problem. And I need more, more hedgehogs. Need to commit more hedgehog murder. Oh wait, there should be slate up to the north. Because there was that one area. Looked like a mine. That should be full of slate, I would imagine. Oh, that's a much better bow. What are you? You are very large. You are very, very large and very much a thing that wants to murder me. And is succeeding in murdering me. Ow, 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 ow. Would you stop murdering me, please? This thing is very large and is very much wanting to murder me. Could you please not? Oh! That was a rare elite enemy? Well, that's not great. Oh! He hurt like a son of a gun. And used up all my potions. Yeah, because we need more caltrops would actually be very useful. To slow down the enemy. $500 shield experience. Ooh. We can, in fact, enter the mines. To say, our normal arrows seem to be piercing enemies, which they did not, in fact, do before. But we're also not going to find any hedgehogs in the mines. So we won't be able to make any caltrops. Unless we find people to trade with who will trade us quills. Which should be fine. I think maybe the hunter? Yeah, the hunter might be willing to... Ooh. You I don't want to engage right away. I think we'll have enough slate once we're done here. For at least a little bit. And that's a coal vein. Yeah, I think this will be enough slate for now. Yeah, because how much slate do we have? Slate. 36. Yeah, that should be more than enough. And I'm not sure if enemies just take more damage in light or not, but light is a mechanic. Yeah, 52 iron, that's plenty of iron. Yeah, we need to find more quills from the porcupines. We'll see if we can't find someone who has those. I think it'll either be the hunter or maybe the witch. Maybe the witch will have that? Common, uncommon sword. Does 3 to 10. I can trade iron for wood with him, so that's good. Oh, there's another quest. I must have missed that. Huh. Oh, the witch also has a quest? Okay, she wants me to find secrets, which I've been finding secrets all the time. Oh, what do you want? Transmuted blood. Interesting. Right. I keep forgetting. Pet the cow. Cow is also a really good animal to pet. Because that gives us +5 in the harvesting department. Boots that are useless. Relatively useless. How much wood do we have? Because that's the big one. Okay, we've got a lot of wood. Not as much slate as I want, but we have some slate. Better helmet. A better shield, finally. Better ring. Technically not better. Okay, there we go. There's the sword inventory button. I knew there was one somewhere. Okay, we need... Okay, this is looking pretty good, pretty good. Actually, if I could put a light tower there, that's actually really good. Like, that's a really good killing field right here. And if we add a scout tower in there... And we're out of slate again. Upgrade the scout towers. Yeah, that's actually really good, because once they enter here, they just enter a killing field of arrows and then mostly spears. Okay. We're not going to have enough time to really do any porcupine hunting. Which is really the thing we want. No, he doesn't want to trade. Yeah, because now we're out on iron. Wood's low too. We went through all our wood and slate, but that should... Honestly, that'll do us a lot of good. That's what we've done already. Like I said, it's got an interesting mix of... It's got a pretty interesting mix of tower defense and ARPG elements. Aha! I knew there were porcupines. I knew there was a porcupine. More bow skills. Yeah, because I got piercing shot. And I knew that was going to come in handy. More pierce. Oh. That was not what I wanted to do. Actually got a lot of room to build a massive maze if we can. We fill our flask. Wait, the tavern. We haven't eaten. We've not created food. What's a base? Plus health. And plus armor. Stamina regen. And critical! Beautiful! Because I don't want to summon the boss yet. Not without the caltrops. I do have a Switch. It's admittingly been a while since I booted it up. Last game I played was There's a lot of games I've actually played on the Switch. Actually, I actually own quite a few games for the Switch. I did grow up playing Nintendo games a lot as a kid, so it's kind of to be expected, to be honest. Yeah, this is going to be an amazing battlefield right here. This is going to do so much damage to the enemies. I mean, it all depends. A lot of games are available on both Switch and PC. Yeah. Yeah, and Steam has a lot of good things in it. And in fact, a lot of old games have started being ported over to Steam. I know Sega's done a lot of their games over to Steam. Capcom's done a lot of them that used to be exclusive but no longer are. It kind of is it's a survival RPG with some tower defense. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It also seems to be like a very small team. This is their... I mean, the Lorax would hate a lot of things. The Lorax would hate a lot of things. Oh, that's a big... Yeah, Lorax would hate a lot of things. Sometimes you just gotta build defenses, especially when your town's under attack, because this town is definitely under attack. And I think this is obviously an indie developer. It's the first game. Once we summon the boss and kill the boss, we'll go to the front page and look at the credits, but it's a very small development team. So the fact that the demo runs so smoothly, and I saw ads for it, so they're definitely trying this whole game developer thing, and it seems to be working out for them. At least it seems to, in my opinion. I think this barricade needs to go away. If I put like a light tower there, then this entire bit will also be a killing field. Probably need to upgrade this arrow tower too, because it barely gets used. Here they come. Oh, start right away with you. Of course, we start right away with you. Oh, and now they're summoning a lot of the big guys. I've got lots of big guys. And other guys. The game saw I was starting to get a little too good with things and said no. An offhand weapon. Okay, this... Yeah, it's ramping up the enemy strength pretty rapidly, because this is only the third night. Yeah, it started ramping up the rare enemies. Oh, of course has to be one of you. Of course, we do have mastery points. Oh, that'd be terrible. Kaczynski existing is a terrible thing in the world. It's a blight upon the world, to be honest. He really is. Sword skill. Kaczynski existing in... Oh god! That thing is on the move! Oh god, he's on the move! Oh god! Oh god! It's on the move! It is gone. That jumper was on the move! Yeah, there's definitely been games demos I've played that have done that to me. One of them was an early one I played, called Spark in the Dark, and that demo was not fun. Like, it tried to be a Souls-like roguelike, but it did it in some very weird ways that I did not appreciate. I mean, yeah, a lot of games from the 90s definitely don't hold up like a lot of them you think would. Ah, magic sigils. I need to fall back a little bit. My health is getting a little low. I think we've got a pretty good setup, all things considered. Yeah, the piercing on the bow was probably a really good decision. Although I'm getting really shredded by a lot of these, Oh god, not you. Not one of you. One of those jumpers again. The game gives you plenty of rewards when you win, but oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, yeah, tower defenses have a... Yeah, your first tower defense game is gonna be the fun one. If you're not used to that, that would definitely be a problem. More poison. Right, right. Yeah, when you first learn what that, how strong upgrading your towers can be, yeah, that definitely helps. And I think it's time to upgrade to summon the first boss. Ooh, a blueprint. Oh, poison towers. That's exceptionally useful. I don't think I've heard of balloons in particular. I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually not that much a fan in general of tower defense games. Like, that's why I'm surprised that this one's kind of holding my interest the way it is. Although it's got the RPG elements that definitely is really what's holding the game for me. That's true. Many tower defense games can, in fact, get very repetitive. Yeah, competitive one, that's a different matter entirely. Boss events. Oh, 30 hours? Oh god, that sounds like that'd be hell, for lack of a better term. Oh, not you again. Of course it had to be one of them. I'm not dealing with that golem again. Not if I can help it. He was bad enough the first go around. I do not want to deal with him a second time. Generally not, no. Generally they don't mean too much. I mean, I'll say this. Some people really like those types of games. In general, I'm not one of them. But I never said I won't play a game once or twice if I can. Like, I will play a game. I'll play most games at least once. Magic damage. What could she like? Honey? Okay. Another person who doesn't want to trade me what I want to be traded. What do you want? Ooh, a harvesting shield. For 5 pine cones? Yeah, not really worth it. But poison. Poison tower. Oh, poison tower. Poison tower needs a very specific thing. And if we put light tower there, upgrade him a little bit. We're low on slate again. And we need more porcupines. And we know there's porcupines down here. Oh, there were porcupines down here until we started deforesting the place. Touche quills, yes. That would be just his luck, too. Oh, yes, he was known to be quite slimy. What I want to figure out is what's up with this camp over here in the woods. Ah, wolves! Yeah, definitely, the dev has done a lot of good work on a lot of things. And making the effects and the game look good. And it actually runs and feels very good too, so they've definitely put a lot of work in. Ah. These are the things I needed for the alchemy. Elysiums? Frog blossoms. Lots of glowing piles. Oh? What is you? Or perhaps the more accurate way of phrasing that is, what are you? You're a secret. Ah, one of the cracked idols. Ah. Ha ha! You can reach me, bugger. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. It can reach me. It can, in fact, reach me. Not more rats. I don't want the rats. Ow. Oh. I really don't like those things. At least most of the other enemies have a tendency to just die. I'm not sure. He said it's a rare enemy. Oh, it dies. They just are very, very slow at it. Yeah, the pop-up I got when I killed one the first time said it was a rare enemy. A rare elite enemy, I think it said in particular. So it's like, oh god. What are these things? And that's really why I'm like, I don't want to fight them, because they just take forever. Oh. Sword in the lake. Yeah. That's a King Arthur reference. It's also Sword in the Stone. Yeah, that's a King Arthur reference. Yeah, generally, it looks like it does drop more loot, but it is also a hefty drain on, I'd say resources, but really it's not resources, because you can always just refill your potions at base. But still, it is a drain. And then they have this entire magic tree here that is completely useless in the demo. And the game doesn't even have a price or a planned announcement date, which is fine. I wouldn't necessarily, disagree with them. The game, I wouldn't say the game is ready for release, because it is clearly not. But it is definitely getting there. It's definitely on its way to getting to be a finished product. Do I want to summon this boss? I think I want to summon this boss. +2 light on kill. That's true. And this is, after all, an early-ish demo, so it's not surprising. It's actually surprising that it runs as smoothly as it does. I think I heard something about that, but I don't recall what they did. I know they did something, but I can't remember offhand what that was. Ooh, 4 health on kill. That is a bow to be had. Yeah, I remember Starforge when it came out, but I don't remember what they did. I know they basically abandoned the game after a fairly short amount of time. Yeah, the whole under-delivering thing, I remember that. Has it been removed? I swore it was still up at some point. I could be misremembering. Yeah, because Steam doesn't take down games very often, so... Yeah, if they took the game down, then that's a sign you did something very, very wrong. Yeah, I think it's time we summon the boss and... probably die? Like, this is not going to end well. There's almost no way this ends well. Yeah, and it's one thing to be ambitious and fail, but you have to admit that you failed. Like, being ambitious, that's one thing. And you can be ambitious and fail. That's fine as long as you admit that you were ambitious and failed. It's when you string people along, that's when things get a little iffy. Alright, here we go. Limb Cracker. Oh god! He's huge! That's the boss! Holy shit! Ow. Not really. Not really an ow. Oh, he straight up destroys towers. Oh, God. He straight up destroys towers. Oh, God. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. Oh God, this is bad. This is very bad. He straight up destroys towers. He does not follow the path. And he's letting all the enemies through. Oh God. And there's like nothing I can do. Oh, more poison. He's at half health. Oh God, and I'm nearly dead. That just about killed me. Oh, great. No, no, no. He's heading straight. Oh, he's getting straight towards. Oh, God. He is now halfway. He is. Oh, God. No, he does not need. He does not need. He does not need. Does not need a limb. He does not need limbs. Why does he have limbs? Why does he have limbs? That is terrible. And now he's out of range. Oh, this is bad. He is now out of range. He's heading straight towards the base. There's like nothing I can do. Yeah, he is heading right towards it. I am... Ow. He is going to make it, and there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do except be underneath him, and that is going to get me murdered! I am murdered. Refill! There's really not a lot I can do. Bugger. He did not show any mercy. Yeah, 'cause there's really not a lot I can do, because I did not set up my defenses to handle this particular fight. Like, we did not set up anything to tackle this fight effectively. The only thing I can think of is we actually have to be underneath him for a lot longer. Like, we have to stall him physically. Like this. At least until he develops the sword. Then once he develops the sword, then we're kind of SOL. That seems to be the strategy. At least for now. This seems to be working. This seems to be working. It's not that great of an option. But it's like the only option we have to like hold him in spot. And then retreat when we have to heal. When our potions run out. I mean, the enemies will hurt the tower, but the main tower, but as long as it lives, that's all that matters at the end. As long as it has health. Oh, that was me. Oh. Oh. Apparently when you die, you just respawn. That's good to know. Let's see if we can't get him back in that loop. Because if I can keep him under the light, I think he takes more damage in the light. Most enemies do. It is a little discouraging, but that also makes sense. I mean, otherwise they'd be a bit broken to... Because most of the normal enemies don't seem to bother with your buildings. If I can keep him under the poison... Like, if I can keep him here, I think we can kill him. No, 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 no. Yes. Yes. Okay, Limb Cracker. I mean, otherwise we have to restart the entire day entirely. No, 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 limb cracker! Oh, he is successfully... He's successfully pushed his way further north than I wanted him to. And now comes the knife. There's no nice way to handle that. Like, he will not stop. He does not stop, and there's no way we're gonna win. Like, there's just not enough health on the Dark Blight does not even have enough health. Like, this guy does not stop. Like, he's just stopped. He just does not stop. He just does not stop. Maybe? No. Maybe? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I may have found a new technique. No, 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 no! Limb cracker! Ah! Yeah, we have lost. That's definitely a lot harder than I thought it would be. That's not surprising. It's not surprising that it's hard. Yeah, it's not surprising. Definitely felt like a little bit of that, but also I'd not set up the defenses quite right to be able to really handle something of that caliber. So now that I know what it involves, I can set up more defenses along here to help with that. Like, especially the caltrops, and just more barriers and things in the way with more towers. Like, if I aligned this with arrows, and maybe an alchemist or two, this would be a lot better for that. It is so much more peaceful, yeah. But, I think I can successfully say this is definitely one of these games. It's ideal for the little guys, and the little guys are realistically what was causing most of the problem in that fight. Yeah, definitely. That is probably a good guess. The maze will definitely be a lot more helpful for killing the small guys, which we should... I definitely should, ideally, spend some more days in game. Thing is, yeah, more space to deal with the boss. Yeah, it definitely wasn't ideal that he could do that, that he did that. But thinking these are also basic barricades. They're not very strong. Although you do get a refund of everything you use to build. Two basic torches on either side. And we throw down the scout tower up here. Yeah, the boss goes in a straight line, so he just ignores everything altogether. Once again, we're low on slate. Oh, I put up spear towers? No wonder. Arrow towers. Okay. And I'll probably want to throw in an alchemist's tower, like... I don't think there are any hints. What I will say is the demo is known to it ends after this first boss. So this is the extent of the demo, and there's no... You can't buy this in early access, this game in early access, so this is all there is for now. And that seems to be the case right now. But the boss is wiping out everything. But if we spend like a couple of more days... you know, building up defenses, things could go pretty well. You... really don't want to deal with you. Oh god. The poison does is doing a lot of work on this guy. There we go. That's true. But I did guard a stone chest, so arguably, depending on what random gear we got, arguably not a bad thing. Oh, ballista towers. Oh, that could be exactly what we need. A high power single target tower. That could be exactly what we need. Depending on what its range looks like. Well, again, the thing you have to remember is, I summoned the boss. Like, I got to choose to summon him, and, I chose to fight him. I could have just not yet. So, him being as strong as he is, that was entirely on me. I was gonna say a game that there was one survival game I played last year during October. Can't remember what it was called. It's something Woods. I'll have to look it up later. That game, that demo was pretty bad at points. Oh, stamina regen belt. Stamina regen belt. That is what we need. Like, we need a stamina regen belt. Lock both of those. I don't think there was anything else we really needed. It's an attack speed bow. That could be worse. Yeah, Dentarg would. Dentarg would most definitely have saved us from that boss. Yeah, Dentarg definitely would save us a little bit of headache, a lot of headache, to be honest. Oh, that's good to hear. That's very good to hear. Steak and taters, butter and... Oh, that does sound really, really good. Come on. Give me the stamina regen. Yeah! That used up a lot of things, but that stamina regen could, in fact, come in very handy. Stamina on kill. That's good. Modifying my weapons to try and make this a little bit better. Dark ailments. That doesn't seem to be a problem. Plus stamina. That's probably as modified as we're gonna get. Oh, absolutely a nocturnal gamer. There's zero chance. There's zero zero things otherwise. I'm a night owl by nature, so yeah. Yeah, if it gets to be... Because I'm on the east coast of the US, so it gets to be daytime. Like, I don't start the streams until 12:30 my time. So, yeah, if they go for a few hours, they definitely very quickly devolve into really early morning my time. That's true, but I don't think my my electrical company does that kind of pricing. So I don't think it matters too much to them. At least not that I've ever noticed. Yeah, because not every state does the pricing, the time of day pricing on electricity, and I don't think mine does. Or at least the local power company does. Yeah, things are now taking a lot more damage. Yeah, I think it's more naked mole rat than anything. I think they're more naked mole rat than anything. That's true. That is true. They do not. They lack a man in the mouth. Which makes them both less memorable and also just... and mostly just less memorable. Anyway, we need to get back to town and wrap up the new maze. Upgrade all our crossbows a little bit. But the ballista... oh, we don't have enough of the ballista. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. I mean, it is kind of a memorable scene, to be honest. Oh, more porcupines! Yes! Give me your quills! I don't think they wanted to give me their quills. I mean, that all depends on if she'd ever seen an ogre before. If she'd never seen an ogre before, they would absolutely frighten, like, most people. Sometimes overconfidence is a thing, and especially with ninjas, that could very well be the case. Especially one of her caliber. Of course, she could have also just been puffing herself up to make herself seem stronger and more important than she really is. I'm not convinced that this is going to be a better layout than what we had, but it's a better for the boss layout, that much is certain. Ah, of course. We're now out of iron. I've made too many other things. Harvesting and stamina. It may just. But then again, this is also, like for tower defenses, this is also a valid strategy. That would be both interesting and terrifying. Like, this is a perfectly legitimate strategy, is to bring enemies up, over, and down and around. And this should do a pretty decent amount of damage to them, I'd imagine. It's hard to say. This is, like I said, this is a indie developer, this being their first game. They might do that. Although with Limb Cracker, that seems like that would be a terrible idea. Like, that just seems like a terrible idea for Limb Cracker, but you never know. And like I said, we also have an entire magic system that is not in use. That may make things easier. Oh god, that's a big one. Oh, we are doing so much more damage, however. Ow. That's a tree. That's new. That's new. Well, enemies are dying a lot faster. Normal enemies, which is always good to see. That means we've upgraded our weapons and equipment pretty good. Do spears not go sideways? Did I do something stupid with my spears? I think I did something stupid with my spear. Oh no, they do in fact work. Holy crap, why are you so fast? Why are you so fast? Why was that one guy so fast? He should not have been so fast. Suddenly, these things are a lot faster than they should be. Those caltrops would, in fact, come in handy. Level 3 Pierce. Yeah, because this is a perfectly valid strategy for a tower defense. It's not ideal, but it'll work for the boss, I think. It's not going to slow him down, but if I can keep him within range of a lot of these damaging things like the light, that'll definitely help. Because I think the light was doing a lot of the stun buildup on him. And then if I can get that ballista built, that would also do it. Possibly putting the Alchemist's Tower up more towards the front also probably would be a bit of an OP, not an OP move, but definitely a baller move, I think is the right term, what the kids would say. And the caltrops also at the beginning. Like, Alchemist Tower here. Maybe an Alchemist Tower on each side. I don't think there's any bonuses, but I would not be surprised if there are. Like increased rewards from the drops. I would not be surprised. Yeah, an enemy did run up through there, but I think he got killed by my towers. Like, I think he got killed by the towers. Now, what did we all get for that equipment? +4 health on kill. That stamina regen, however, that stamina regen. That's true. But I think I can come to a conclusion, even though there is no current price listed, which is unfortunate. But I can successfully say that this is pretty good. Like, this is a pretty good... This is pretty good. And honestly, I'd like to see this development continue further. Like, it's doing something, and it's doing something interesting. And that's the important thing. It's not a boring game. It's definitely got a lot going for it, I think. And what would that be? Yeah, microtransactions. I don't think there will be. It's hard to say. It's a self-published indie publisher, so there's no telling what route they could take, but that's entirely on them, and I'm willing to bet they'd listen to feedback, which is saying something. Oh, of course, you'd be back. Yeah, rare is... I mean, it's rare compared to normal enemies, but it's not that rare. Although we did just find a set of unique pants. So that's always a thing. Oh, that's a +4 necklace. Yeah, Maisie Daisies, yeah. Those were rare. Granted, that's only like the fourth kind of that enemy we've seen, so that's kind of rare. I mean, when you compare it to the naked mole rats and other rock monsters, that's definitely more rare. Unfortunately, we can't go deeper in the mines. Free mastery point. Yeah, they're not super rare. Although I would not be surprised if big guy up here... Yeah. Called it. Called it. He's also got a huge hitbox on him, that's the problem. Like, he's got a bloody huge hitbox on him. That's the problem. That's the problem with the big guy. He's just got such a huge and wide hitbox. No, he definitely did not. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was... yeah. No, because since he never had that many mimics... even he knew restraint. Alright, we got all the secrets from Grandma. Another thing. There's a lot of things that'll make a lot of people drop games. It's hard to say. What are you thinking? Yeah, that's true. A bad community will definitely do a lot of things. Will definitely ruin a lot of things. Ah, yeah. I could see that. I could see that, indeed. Yeah, I never really did a lot in the public servers for Left 4 Dead. Yeah, but if the community around a game is particularly bad, why would you spend a lot of time on it? Yeah, that definitely is a huge problem. That is definitely a huge problem. Let me try and think. Where do I want to direct these guys? That's, yeah. Because he's so big, this way he's not... He should be able to walk all the way up to here. And realistically, if I upgrade these barricades up here, this will hold him for a little bit while he just gets pounded with any luck. And especially with this ballista. Like, this ballista could be really good, depending on how it's programmed. Yeah. Well, it's that they started introducing the next level of enemies, which is kind of to be expected. I think that's as good as these defenses are getting. So we'll give it one more try. We'll give the boss one last try. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think this is about as good as this defense is gonna get. Like, even if I grinded for more materials, I don't think there's a better solution. That's true. Yeah, the game did not do the greatest job of explaining things. Although I'll say this, it did a better job than Emerald Saga did. But that's not saying much. You'd hope they'd have learned... That's an interesting bit of world building down there. What is this? This is a temple of some sort. I don't know what you are. You are large. That is all I know. Yeah, I did recklessly go shooting at a saber-tooth wolf. And they're saber-tooth wolves, but... that was definitely a saber-tooth tiger. Orb. What does this do? Apparently there are more orbs. More secret orbs. Question is, what do the orbs do? I mean, is it really cruelty or is it self-defense? That's the question. Oh, that's a belt. Four health on kill. Yeah, almost. But then we have the extremely spooky woods that's around the town. Extremely spooky. There's definitely something hiding in there. Question is what? And I'm not even sure all the orbs exist in the demo build, but they might. Regardless, we gotta get back to town. It is almost time. I don't necessarily anticipate this going well. Well, that's all we have. I hope that's enough. Well, I think that's as much as we're going to get done. This will be the last attempt. Yeah, that feeling when. That feeling when. I'm just hoping it doesn't summon a bunch of, like, those fast and stronger enemies, because that would just be bad. That's more true than not. That's more true than not. And Bo is still our best damage dealer. And they're not kidding about it being a monstrosity either. It is definitely very large and very much in charge. There go the torches. The hardest part's going to be when he grows that other limb. That's what gets us. Hello, limb cracker. Ow. Oh no, there goes the old... Oh, he destroyed the other tower. He's much wider than two. Okay, he's almost down a full quarter of his health. All that stamina regen is really helping. Oh, what's also helping is this bloody ballista. Also, the fact he's not letting any real enemies through is helping a lot. Yeah, it's... All the stamina regen is really helping. He's about ready to pop his next underbelly though. Oh, I do need to get my... I do need to get another set of... Oh crap, I heard it. I heard him breaking more. It's working. The towers are doing work. Unfortunately, there goes a lot of my other work. There goes all my stamina regen. No, 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 no! Why are you... Oh... He is so wide, that is the problem. It's not that he's too wide, he's 4 wide. He's single wide, but on the outside. He's single wide on the outside. Come on. He's almost down to a quarter health. Come on, come on. Things are going... Oh no, he's advancing again. He got rid of the last tower that was officially blocking him. Oh, come on. We're doing so good. I need to get more health. They've stopped doing damage to him. The towers have stopped reaching him. A lot of the towers have stopped reaching him. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. I just need you to stop moving. Stop moving! Yep, that's fine. That's fine. No, stop moving, stop moving! That's fine. Ah! Oh! Whoo! That was... Oh. Yeah. On the bright side, you choose when to summon the bosses, so... Oh... That was very clutch. That was just, yeah, exactly, just as clutch. And look at that weapon, look at that sword weapon. 3% of health and stamina on critical hits, that's amazing. And unlike a lot of demos, this one does not just stop. You can continue to play, and there's not more bosses or anything, so that's not like that's a thing, but there are things. Yes, he would have been dead before he left. Yes, he would have. Honestly, though, for what buildings I sacrificed, like, all things considered, that was mostly just rows of spear turrets. That was mostly spear turrets and 2 arrow turrets. That was exceptional. Like, that was worth the sacrifice. And that was mostly because the enemy ended up... It ended up... Oh no, you don't get the towers back. I don't even think you get the resources back you spent into them. No, you clearly do not. Yeah. Well, it looks like the waves stop immediately, so... It's not like it's a huge deal. Realistically. And that's mostly because the enemy had those 2 legs on each side. So that makes sense that his hitbox was actually these 2 outer arenas, these 2 outer ring limbs rather than anything else. So the spear towers actually did a lot of work holding him back, while the severe amount of arrow towers just pelted him. Oh, the Omni Droid. It was... Yeah, definitely I could see that. I definitely could, in fact, see that. Yeah, that's true. He did pull out a saw at some point. I do remember that. He did wreck a city, full collateral, yeah. That's true, it was. It knew who was in charge and who was going to be a problem. Yeah, unavailable in the demo version. I'm assuming the witch is who you get the magic from. that would make sense. That would be awkward. But I could see, depending on the game, I could see them playing something like that. Fortunately, we're only like a teenager at most. So we don't have to worry about that. Because unfortunately, our father is dead. He died in the first attack. And apparently you can summon the boss at any time you want. That's interesting. So you can always just resummon him. Oh, that's one way to grind rare drops off of bosses. That's true. That's true. And at least Leon, Emperor Leon, actually, you know, did something, unlike our protagonist's father, who supposedly was doing exactly what we were doing. Except he got himself absolutely massacred when they came through on the first night, and they murdered a bunch of villagers, including him, and did not end well for him. But with that, and I need to remember to stop trying to Alt-Tab when I go from one computer to the next, that's where we're going to call the Bleaklight Falls demo. Honestly, the game has me very impressed, not only with its stability, but that was a very good boss fight. Made you think. If you fail it, well, you get a chance to retry it, and since you summon the boss, and, you know, if it was close your first time go around, hey, have a go around at it the way you had it the first time. Otherwise, rethink it. You might need to. And we did. We tore it down, rebuilt it, and rebuilt a one that killed him. What are the next bosses going to be like? Oh, no, I don't know. It's not out in early access. You can't pay for it. But if you enjoyed and thought you might... this might be something you pick up, even if it's on sale at some point in the future, after it comes out, add it to your wish list. Follow the dev. They're a new developer. They need this type of publicity. And the more eyes they get on the game, well, that helps an indie developer out a lot. So, we'll see you all tomorrow for Turok 2 at 2 p.m. my time. 2 p.m. Eastern, U.S. Yeah, we'll see you all then. Till then.